I'm Isabel Joyce, and alongside me, delighted to say I have Celeste Rack, former Ireland cricketer and a burgeoning career in commentary. And we had a chat already, I suppose, Celeste, about what we expect from the game. But how do you think Order's going to be? We've got Leah Paul as well. She's been batting so well at number 4 in Super Series, so she's trying to get up the order. Rebecca Stokel's the power hitter. Shikat Prabhadani starts off with a full straight one. Fielder in the deep is out at square leg, just behind. That's much slower. Finds the gap. So good on the sweep, Amy Hunter now. Both batters have scored boundaries. And an expensive and unusually expensive a lap shot. Brilliant batting from Amy Hunter. She's so inventive. No fear from the youngster Amy Hunter. Just finished school. Goes down on one knee and lifts it over as Sanju. Chance taken. Well, looking to take the bowler on, Sugandha Kumari, but she's the only bowler who's bowled 2 in a row so far. Amy Hunter just helps it into the hands. Amy Hunter throws her head to the sky. She knows that she had an opportunity.
Well, let's find that outside edge. Just beating the fielder. And it's going to run away for 4. Not going to cut it off. Music reverberates around the ground. Flighted delivery, and it's tipped up in the air. It's going to land safe between the 2 fielders. Neither of them can cut it off, and it's 2 bounce 4. In a scuttle, in a stride, and then another scuttle. And she goes aerial this time. 3 fielders give chase. None of them going to get there, and they do well to cut it off in front of that Sri Lankan. Lovely shot. Really lovely shot, and that gets the appreciation from the crowd.
That's a beautiful shot from Orlan. That's her bread and butter. She loves hitting through the offside.
Top edge from Gabby Lewis, and the fielder's going to have to give chase. And the ball does win the race. And this is proving to be a very expensive over.
Disappointing because she looked in good touch. Maybe
it's very hard to bowl too.
Lewis takes the fielders on, extra cover and mid-off on the ring. Just about gets enough to lift it over. A much better timing from her as she gets into her work after the drinks break. 4 more.
Always very important for the Irish team.
Dance down, chance gone. Well, the change of bowling does the job. Orla Prendergast comes down 1 time too many. The arm ball does its job, and the captain, the stand-in captain, Sanjuani, collects and makes easy work of it. So that's... Yeah, it's really difficult to come down the pitch for Nash.
The bat and where she likes to score.
A little edge. It's running away from Udeshika there, and the outfield, well, it gives you full value for your shots here, and the captain's off the mark with a streaky looking back. Pace off, lifted over the offside. Is there a chance? Dropped. Well, another chance goes. Almost, I think that went through the hands of Dilhari there in mid-off, and there's no one.
A lot of bowlers can throw themselves out if they...
Well, it's lifted her leg side chance, and actually De Silva settles underneath it, takes an easy catch. So Gabby Lewis, after giving a couple of chances in the last over, just hits an easier chance this time, and Ireland lose another wicket. This time the catch being taken, probably the easiest one, the easiest of the chance.
And that would just be cut off after... Oh, that's chipped up in the air. Fielder comes around, calls it early. Easy as you like, hands under it, takes the catch. And that's the end of Paul. She goes for just 6.
Yeah, and I think I was about to say right about now, which is what Leah Paul tried to do there. Obviously didn't come off her, but she is a very...
This is mine, please. Let's not collide. The supporters group. That's nicely weighted by Stokel. Again, lovely noise off the bat. It's going to bisect those 2 fielders, and straight as an arrow back past the bowler, picks up 4. It's been a while since we've seen a boundary. That's what they wanted to see in this over. Just going along at 6. well, she's got lucky there. She's really felt for it wide outside the off stump and actually picks up 4. And you know what? In the scorebook, it's just going to say 4.
Yeah, that's a good result for Ireland. I think, when you're going hard at the ball.
This time looks to crunch it down. Back past the bowler and direct hit. Finger goes straight up from Sue Redfern. And, well, Laura Delaney, she's got to go. Great piece of fielding.
Yeah, that was a wonderful piece of fielding. She's absolutely crunched the ball.
It was a very different place back then. Well, direct hit, and we were about excitement of the final over. Comes down the wicket, chipped up in the air, and fielder gives chase, and in the end, just pushes it over that boundary rope, and that's what they would have wanted.
Yeah, she's dissected those 2 fielders very.
And she has done, and it's gone straight up in the air. It's going to land safe, and they're going to have to come back for the second and be quick, and it is good running. And it has hit the stumps, and she's got to go. She's run out. Well, there were pigeons flying, there were Sri Lankans celebrating, and in the end...
I think that surprised everyone. I think everyone thought, Rebecca Stoker was running to the danger end there. She got in.
What she'd intended, but you'll take it. One to come. Arlene Kelly faces up. And she crunches it. And they're going to come back for the second again. Fielder somewhat falls over. And they do make it. Well, in the end, we talked about that magic 145. And they have made exactly 145 for 6 from their 20 overs, Ireland. And I don't think they'll be too disappointed with this. They did make a good start, 34 in the power play, and at 10 overs, 73 for 1. But they lost wickets. After that 10 overs, Sri Lanka really got themselves back into the game. They started taking regular wickets. Wickets falling at 83, 95, 110. A few small cameos.
Welcome back to Pembroke Cricket Club. At the end of the first innings, Ireland women finished on 145 for 6. And Sri Lanka have a bit of a job to do in order to... And she started off landing the ball exactly where she wants to there.
What? Nice little deft touch that's going to run away all the way to the boundary. So quick down there to the clubhouse. So first boundary comes off the bat of...
As cricket is coming through.
Oh, and another deft touch, no third. I think this will go all the way. Leopold, as she did in the last over, will have to just shepherd the ball to the boundary. So the first ball, a little bit short, a little bit wide, goes for 4. The field is all out in the leg side, but that one will go all the way for 6.
That has gone a long way there. That is a huge hit. Given the freedom of the free hit, Canning has bowled that just outside off, and it's gone all the way into the crowd. Huge reaction there from the crowd.
Clipped away, the fielder's out there in the deep, but it's hit so sweetly that Ava Canning can't stop it. What timing from Samara Vikrama. That's the timing of a player in red hot form. And a 4 to close out that over for Prendergast as she closes out from control in this fixture. There's the slower one. Oh, beautiful timing. Oh, how about that? Gunnar Ratner, that's classical batting at its best. Has a little walk down the pitch, stays on top of the bounce. Beautiful balance, 4 more.
That's so well weighted.
Gives it a big swing, and she's got a hold of that, and that's going to be 4.
Just missed her length slightly there, and the batter capitalised.
Coming round the wicket, finds the outside edge, and, well, sometimes it's just not going your way, and it races for 4.
That's well bowled from Prendergast, and it's unlucky. We've spent
as well, and we're all just living in it. Shorter from Prendergast, and again, land safe. Has it gone all the way? No, Sue Redfern signals 4.
I don't mind that from Prendergast, though.
On that fielder, and think about coming for the second always. And that's clubbed away. She's given it the full kitchen sink. 1 bounce 4. And she really means business here, continuing exactly the same vein. She brought up that half century in the Asia Cup final and saying, you know what? Again, nicely played. Picks out the gap. And there's another 4 off the bat, Samaru Akwama.
And Sri Lanka making this look very easy now.
A 50 partnership. Just was building nicely. And the ball's going to win this race as well. A very expensive over this.
Yeah, and boundaries are flowing now.
Flighted delivery, and it's up in the air. Fielder comes in, takes the catch, and that is finally broken this partnership. And Ava Canning out there on the boundary at deep mid-wicket. That was a low catch, low to the floor. And she gets the high tens all around from her team. And finally, this partnership is broken.
What I say is a mature talent. She's so mature.
From the speed for the Prendergast. There's a big full toss. That's not going to help matters, as it was a no ball as well. It's been called a no ball from Sue Redfern. And a nervous first delivery in her first over. Nervous first delivery in her second over from Cara Marie. So this will be a free hit, which won't help matters for Ireland. Bowling her third over, a little bit short, helped round the corner, and lots of work to do for Stokel. And she won't catch up with it. She's given up on it. Good placement rather than power from Samara Vikrama. And she just makes it look so easy. The Sri Lanka opening batter.
Yeah, the Sri Lanka
hits. That's too short again, and with the spin, that's going to be easy pickings for Kavisha Dilhari. They just seem to find the gap with ease, this Sri Lankan team. Young team coming up. Well, no Tamari Atapati, don't worry. We'll hit the boundaries just as well as her. 12 runs from the over, 111 for 1. You were talking just about that opening bowling.
Yeah, and I think, it's a really good sign for Irish cricket, and I think even, look, obviously Alice, even...
Little shift leg side in the deep cut. Oh, brings herself on, makes the breakthrough. Does Laura Delaney. Just a little change in the pace, and Kavisha Dilhari didn't get a sweet enough contact to send it over the boundary. She opted to take on the fielder in the deep. The sub-fielder, Jane Maguire, settles underneath it, takes an easy catch in the end. So Ireland have their second, another catch, and Kavisha Dilhari settle some nerves a little bit. I think, well, the captain's out in the middle, and Freya's mum and dad are on the ground and delighted with that. Oh, a beautiful shot. That's just so well executed from Samara Vikrama. Almost on the run as she lapped that one over 45. Laura Delaney deciding to stay over the wicket, just gives a bit of space on the leg side, and Samara Vikrama says thank you very much for more.
Yeah, she's executed that extremely well, given she's, still on the move as she's playing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone at home who's thinking about playing, because this is useful enough, all right. We're going to have another lap shot. Oh, just out of the reaching hands of Arlene Kelly. She looked like she was in with a chance for about 2 seconds there, and just maybe a dive. Could she have got closer? Hard to tell from our angle, but Laura Delaney won't be pleased with this.
Yeah, and a slightly different lap shot here, almost kind of like a sweep around the corner, pick it up and sweep. Same result.
Oh, a loose delivery, very loose down leg side, so a really expensive over follows up a miserly one. 3 boundaries in it and 2 singles, so 14 from the over. After 15, that's 131 for 2. Just angling down the leg side here, Laura Delaney, and a bit short as well, so Samara Vikrama adds another boundary to her tally. After 15, that will be the end of myself and
we thought... And has she got an edge on that? Yes! Asanjuwani goes for 12. And Arlene Kelly finally has her first of the day.
And after that huge shot over mid-off, Asanjuwani has to go.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? When it's quite convincing. It looks like it could be a very convincing win, this, for Sri Lanka. Just edging towards victory. Well, that was given a lot of flight, and it sort of sat up for a moment. The drums are banging, trumpet playing.
been a great day for them. It really has.
That has gone up, it's going to land safe, and it goes straight towards those Sri Lankan supporters, and they absolutely love it.
There's 5 runs to win here. Prendergast is going to try and hold on to this, get this over, get through this over as best she can.
There's another lovely strike, and it's going to beat the fielder, and that brings the scores level.
Samara Wickrama
steps back in her crease and just feeds it back over deep third, goes for 4, and what a way to finish the match. Samara Wickrama with a boundary, and what a knock it has been from her. The two batters embrace in the middle, the handshakes all around, and is a convincing win from Sri Lanka to open this series and take a 1-0 lead in this 2-match T20 series. And what a knock this has been, Celeste.